Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. Well, here we are, another day that the world is under a hostile attack via the United States administration by means of Putin and the like. That's what I think. And well, I still hear lies, so I still got some concepts. You know, back in my past, as an electrician, I used a boring unit. And this one was an old style one where you just hook the rods together, however many rods for the length across a driveway or whatever road. Driveways, mostly. And so you'd have to dig a little trench on the other side. You line it up, and like you'd think, it's just gonna drill, baby, drill across the road. And I've had it hit a rock or something before, and you wouldn't know it other than you're trying to get by, and all of a sudden, no, it got easy. You better look real quick, I learned, because I've had them turn up and even pop up through the road and not get where I wanted it to go. So the old school one was rougher. But then technology come along. And then they made what they call directional boring units. And these units were expensive, even for a little one. They're like 100,000 when they came out, and so. But here's the thing: they had technology where you could track where the head of it's at, or maybe the whole arch, but the head of it for sure. And so with a little mix of technology, equipment, they could see where it's at under the earth, how deep, and obviously how far you've run it in. It could even leave a nice tube, big PVC tube already done for you on the way out. It's pretty cool. So, but in having it, the bigger the units, you just need more money. You need a lot of money to go big with directional boring. They work kind of like a worm. Like a worm goes into the earth and just kind of starts chewing it up, and it goes through its encasing. Yeah. So if you were going to make big holes, like a giant pipe where people or trucks or whatever could fit through it, you'd need to have a lot of money and some coordination to get that pulled off. But if you did, well, the technology side would have to be like way up. You would need a visual way up above, something like that's up in the skies that could see where angles you're at to make your tunnels right where you want them to be. You got to get an arch, a certain kind of arch, to come up at this other side, So you have to see it from a certain level, a certain height, and with certain equipment. If you knew someone who had it all up in the sky to do that, drill, baby, drill, brings on a whole new meaning, doesn't it? Anyways, just concepts. Everything I say is just thoughts in my head and concepts. And so I don't know. And this Russians, I think they had something. They had something to do with worm, the term worm or something in it. And I know Elon's interest of drilling, and who knows? Yeah, we might need some spooky doo. In Florida, I don't know what year it was, but while I was down there, they get sinkholes now and then. But one sinkhole, it took a guy, it came right up in his bedroom, and that's where the sinkhole happened. He's never found again. They said that sinkhole was deep, over 100 feet. Anyways, yeah, we might need some. I don't know who he was or whatever, but hey. Everybody's got their troubles. staying alive. Yep. Sometimes in this life, we're going to learn you have to fight to survive. You have to fight to stay alive. Zelensky's a hero. I'm going to say it again. Really gets me bent out of shape to see these ones calling it anything other than that. These blinded. But it's beyond that. I keep saying we're under attack as the United States. The sooner this gets seen and remedied, the better, because I don't know if you know how it is, I don't know how it is fully, but, drill, baby, drill. They make some technologies there to, anything's possible. If you have the money for it, put your mind to it. Put your mind to it, you could take over the whole world. They just needed America. And it's going to be something. It's time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. That note ain't really that high, but it's somehow imagine it in my head that way. Whatever. One can only do so much in their life, and other than that, whatever. I saw a lot over the weekend. It's I'm grateful for those out protesting and trying to do what they know to do, and all of you guys buffering and spinning and trusting in Musk and Donald Trump. I don't see how you're going to separate from it, because most of you are flip-floppers. Oh, he's Hitler, now you're Putin himself, almost, like Vance or something. So you got your flip-floppers. There's no excuse for the flip-floppers. You're gonna go down for your crimes against the world. And then I don't know. I heard again, I saw him TV here from Ohio, Mike Turner. Again, the way the trying to slant the view as if Zelensky did anything wrong. I just can't go with. And he says, yeah, you don't ask. I'm going to try to read it. Don't ask about protections ahead of a peace deal. He said that you don't ask, and then he goes on, he said, that's putting the cart before the horse. So you don't ask for protections ahead of a peace deal. Oh, I agree. Shake hands, sign the deal, eat a meal. We did it. At this point, as long as Russia has been attacking Ukraine and all the things going on, the deaths, the destruction, the continued fighting while negotiations was supposed to be happening, this is only going one way. That was not a good deal for him to sign. It was a horrible deal for him. There was no deal for him. It was pause. Russia needs a reset. We need to regroup so this whole attack will work. Musk is in here tearing America down to shreds, weakening them in every way. We're going to make them unhealthy. We're going to make them poor and struggling and angry. And they don't know that we have this planned assault. And that's it. But anyways, what else we got under his name? I wrote a few more things. Oh yeah, he's a flip-flopper. In the past, I wrote down one of his statements. After being in reverse from proper direction, do you sign an agree? Okay, we have a peace deal. We're not going to fight each other. We won't fight them. Okay, you guys on my side if he comes back? Is this part of the peace negotiation? You're not on my side? No way would anyone do that. No way. So he's wrong, a wrong flip-flopper who just earlier had said, when we talk about support for Ukraine, it's not just about dollars and cents. It's about our shared values. Authoritarianism cannot win. Well, I agree with you in your past, Mr. Turner. What you're doing right now in your present is aligned with Russia, is aligned against the interests of the United States of America. It is against the someone who's fought for their country and for their people, who Putin still has their children. Lots of hostages in there. Just sign it and they'll quit trying to kill you and you can quit defending yourself. But they get to keep everything they took, and we don't know how you're going to afford to fix your land. All that, nothing. Just sign this. Good thing you didn't. Anyways, this Howard Lutnick, a commerce secretary, the biggest problem is fentanyl. Back to that crap again of fentanyl's our biggest issues right now. Covered that a month or two ago. He's just buffering. He was shocked to hear when the moderator told him, said no cars made in America, not 100%, Oh, I think he might even deny that, but it's like he's shocked. Newsflash, if you didn't know, we don't have any American-made cars, not 100%. Okay? It doesn't exist. It hasn't for a long time. He said, this concept of people getting confused is absurd. Is it? I think so too, but hey, I know why they're confused, so it's not absurd. You guys are just constantly lying, and some people are not used to this level of an attack upon their intelligence and upon their kindness and upon their life. Oh yeah, this Howard Lutnick was talking about Zelensky, and he said he wants all the land. He really wants all his own land back, obviously. I don't want my yard back that the neighbor took. Anyways, he wants all the land. That's not a peacemaker, that's a troublemaker. Again, your neighbor steals half your yard and you take it back. Are you a peacemaker or a troublemaker if you wanted your yard back? Duh. This is who's in this position on the news. Howard Lutnick, Commerce Secretary. Can't think better than that. So I'm just going to have to say, please put these men, Mike Turner, Howard Lutnick, are linked into this these crimes against our world. And I saw Josh Rogan on the news. He's a spinner, trying to keep it in the middle. Right or wrong. Yeah, right or wrong. That's a safe way to play it. And I heard that some reason our government, our White House, shut off cybersecurity over Russia, for Russia. Yeah. If it's true, and if they did, it just goes to show the level of corruption, because this administration's perfectly aligned with the agendas of Russia. And like some worm project, they're drilling, baby, drilling. Who knows where? I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the skies a tumbling, oh, tumbling down. Yeah. Whenever Musk is around. Oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, baby. Yeah, crazy things. Crazy. I think cybersecurity is essential for our safety. So whenever, I hope the rest of these MAGA followers can start to see that is something wrong. Can you start to see something's up? Because still I'm seeing people blaming Obama and Biden for what's happening now. It's kind of crazy. Now, I know that this administration knows that they don't know how many more days they got left of their destruction and what to do about it. Or are they going to attack or have to bow down to the world doesn't want you out of bed attack? Anyways, it happens. But yeah, the cybersecurity getting shut down, it allows them to talk directly to Putin and them. And they don't want cybersecurity to overhear anything else that the actual Russians are saying, because they're in alignment with them here in our country. If you're someone who doesn't know this yet, why we're still letting this go on, we'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event. Yeah, we might need some spooky doo. Woo-hoo. It's funny, and it's not. And not that it's that important, but it is. Since this administration knows that their days are cut short, in their NHB book, it says that Satan's going to get let out for a short while, test their body again. Maybe that's what it is. Had to throw that in there and lost my thought again. So the less intelligence, that's why would we in the United States shut off our cybersecurity to anything? Why would we take away why would we weaken ourselves while the world's mounting up, while Donald's causing war with everybody? Neighbors, and we want to annex Canada and make it United States. That's a takeover like, Russia does to Ukraine. We got a deal for you, and you don't get your land back. You see the unity in their thinking. Yeah. Drill, baby, drill. Directional bore units. I mean, if you had billions or something, you could make it big ones. Anyhow, just a thought. But you'd have to look at them from way up above the planet to drill so big and know where and accurately take this tunnel to where you intend it to go to. Like an earthworm. Or not really an earthworm too. There are different types of worms that'll do a good job underground digging. Anyhow, crazy. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what their power is doing to thee? Yeah, I don't know. Felt the hairs on my head change and move like something was. Scooby-Doo, where are you? We've got some work to do now. It's still exciting times, but it's amazing to me how many people, and all that stuff worked on. Anyhow, proud of those that are working for the fight of this problem. If the sky we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. Not really, though. That's putting too much pressure on someone else stand by you. But as a collective, we ain't going nowhere. Energy never dies. I think if you can raise your vibe in one life, you'll come in on a higher one for the next. Who knows if you have to come into this one on the next. Don't know. Got concepts. But people ain't even ready for the slightest little. I can't get out of the old 3D to start thinking 5D things or whatever else. Well, maybe I do. Just can't talk about them because we're stuck in the current problems. It's current's current. And as a collective, we're in a whole world as a collective. And as a person, every person's divided. So we got to go through the dark night of the soul with everybody else, even though we're not in it. We just have to oh my gosh. They're going to get together and try to turn us into Russia. Yeah. Or if you don't agree with them, they'll throw you out a tall window or something. It's not good. Quicker we shut this show down here, greatens our chances, because maybe by saying this concept that we're get ahead of the game, because some neighboring places it's not that hard to bore, right? Yeah. Thinking out loud. All right, well, you guys have the best days you can, and I'll catch you another time.